information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower.
Not
It is
easy,
the
this.
ultimate weapon, and it is yours to...
Okay, we're finally there.
This part's but the trickiest part of the game, not impossible.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures.
I'm not sure if
Get
you're
the
not
prototype on
looking
camera.
around.
We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and
It's
the
actually
front
pretty
left,
straightforward.
and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
Guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Camera.
This new model
Good.
is codenamed Ray, after the great manta ray. Our ray has a sting that nature never gave the manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land
Being
as we
careful
never
right now.
have before. Some say that the strategic importance of air
Really careful,
is
idiot.
reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and
Oh,
air
this part is so damn annoying.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
That worked.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future.
Good.
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military industrial
what is it?
complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. Let's stretch those neck muscles again. Right. Down. Right. To move on.
Ha, look this way.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete.
Pretty straightforward.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again.
Pretty straightforward, that. There we go. Commuting. Getting the information from Snake. This is actually a fun part of the game, this is. Password, yep. I know that, I think. Right, if these photos are good.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. You're a pretty good photographer.
Yeah.
We can definitely use this left shot. The next image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Glad you're happy, mate.
What's next? Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Well, you can't argue with that.
Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up
That's
really
cool.
well. Okay, now we have all the photos.
Good.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Well, that was the idea. Get the hell out of here.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray.
Metal Gear Ray. There's Rex and Ray.
That's all. Dismissed.
I like when they had the battle between Rex and Ray and Metal Gear Solid 4. That's still pretty awesome, iconic scene that was. And over here. There was a, what the hell? Pretty cool this
Excellent
is.
speech, my friend.
Who the?
Who the hell is about to swear then?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
Because it's a different, the voice, the different actor voice who did this
Americans
for
are
Metal
too
Gear
in love
Solid
with the
5.
sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Troy Baker did the voice for
I am
Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid
Shalashaska,
5. Which did a good job actually.
called Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah. Volvo Ocelot. There's a bit of a twist in this character. He's not a very nice guy in this game, it's just one.
What do you want?
This machine.
He's like a completely different
quite
character in Metal Gear Solid 5 because he
What are you
seems like a
planning
big
to
boss
do,
and everything.
Steal this thing?
Steal?
Almost like a friendship thing in that game, but then
Taking it back.
he really loves that machine, isn't it? Oh yeah. Thinks like, what the hell's going on? And he's got his arm back. Hey. Uh-oh. He's gonna get double crossed though. So he's like, oh, okay.
Look of it. Nobody
No.
move. Understood.
Hey, Gullif, whatever how you pronounce his name. Do you want to trust faking Ocelot? For sure, he'll stab you in the back. There's quite a lot of Marines on that ship. There we go.
This
That's the way
ship
the
now
action.
carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
He means business.
That's right.
You got a crazy ass character on. It was Metal Gear, you know he's gonna think it. You know it means business. I ain't in trouble. By the way, he just blows up the, like, sinks the ship. It's pretty cool.
Get a move on.
There you go. It's waking up. Metal Gear.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
Oh, it means he wants it for
What are you
something.
talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand.
I really hope they do bring Metal Gear Solid 4 out for the PS5. That would be sick. Oh my god, that's the game I've been down. Really wanted to play. I've still got the game actually, funny enough. From 2008.
What
I got it from HMV, right? Played it, loved it. I was blown away by it. I mean, I admit the cutscenes are long, but it tells a really good story, really interesting.
Inform you, but I have no intention of
And it pretty much connects the storylines pretty well. You know, it's pretty well.
take it back.
Because they had Metal Gear Solid 3, and then Big Boss turns up in Metal Gear Solid 4, which is pretty awesome.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
Guns are the
Molly
Patriots.
really low. that possible?
La 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 la.
You! Have you sold us out?
No,
I
mate.
was never in your employ, Kulukovich.
Yeah, guns of the
Are you still in
Patriots.
league with Solidus?
No
Solid
hard
is.
feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
He's a nice guy. Full side it. Trust a guy like that.
Metal Gear only has room for one.
Yeah, him. Thinks he's some kind of master. I am the master.
You and your daughter.
Also, Daniel Day-Lewis to play him pretty well. Who would actually?
You!
Well. Okay, the only way just throws his kit off like. So cool. We get caught in there. Yeah, we caught both of them.
Looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitors! Stop!
Oh, nice guy, full stop. So I just took everyone out. So cool the way that Clint Eastwood. That guy knows how to handle a weapon. He's a great character though, really is.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now.
Think he means business than that?
This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
There he comes. Yeah. Hey, there's a part of the gameplay. We see the making of. We see like you actually see the Solid State running through the water and the ship, and I thought, wow, that was cool. Like I can't remember if it was in the game actually, where you be actually running from it. I'm not even sure now. Shit, this is gonna go sink faster than the Titanic. Those guys can't shoot him, what the hell? I mean, I could be wrong. Ocelot! Uh-oh. You know what he's heading for right now? This part's pretty freaky. It's like being possessed by the liquid. So you have become liquid
It's been a
Ocelot.
while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not
Yeah,
so
he's been
young anymore, eh,
Been
Snake?
possessed by liquid. That's kind of creepy, lads.
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
I don't know how that works to be possessed by an arm,
No
but
wonder
whatever.
Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Gets worse than the fourth one.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Yeah, I think he's in control now. I remember this before. Holy shit, that's creepy.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
Guy's voice has changed.
Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his
Take
late
him out.
50s when they created his copies. But I live on through
Shoot him, shoot him. Yeah. Took his arm, didn't I? Took his body parts. That's crazy. Oh god. Pretty screwed up, we just shot him out. His daughter's gonna be happy, that's for sure. All his body's floating, it's pretty hell, man. We're all gonna die. It's all freaking sure trying to escape. And if there are people that's going to come out alive and start taking liquid out there. Survivors of the oh, that's so cool. You can talk about having the advantage right now, but heck. Yeah. Oh, no chance against that thing. Monster. That going against Godzilla. I ain't taking that off. Hell no.
You don't have what it takes after all!
Oh, he's gonna crash through the roof.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Liquid is back from the dead. That's freaking huge. I can't remember which one's bigger, that one live on, Rex or Ray. Well, there's no point doing that, guys. Bazooka. There are there. That's like a slap on the wrist, that is. A little bit of a peck on the lips. Oh, he's pissed him off now. Oh wow. No chance, guys. You might as well just freaking throw snowballs at the guy. Use some water pistols, I do. Wake up, Snake. Wake up. Wake up. I pissed him off now.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Huge problem. Huge problem, Snake. He's stuck a lot of bodies up. I don't know why he did that. Did this? I don't know why he did this. Wait. That is your energy from the war, I don't know. That can't be right. Made it back as a massive hole inside this shit. That's just a tanker, isn't it? So. Well, it floats on water, so yeah, it moves.
Snake!
I'm in trouble.
Snake!
So what do you think he's dead? Is he dead? I don't think so. Pretty cool that. Going for that water. Like a tail there. That's pretty cool. Ah, the way it just jumped up like that, that's crazy. I feel like Godzilla vs Kong. Similar, they probably confident this. Pretty cool though. That screech in it though, that's crazy. The graphics are still fantastic, it's crazy. So I think what Mega's Solid 5 will look like, no 4 will look like on the PS5.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
We're just gonna leave them alone because they're... Oh, that's so cool. Back jump into the water. That is how you freaking introduce Ocelot again. Pretty cool. I like when they did that, they brought him back again, you know, this time he's got Liquid's arm, it's pretty cool.
Yes.
I had to reintroduce the
evidence of Snake on
Mega
the
Star
scene.
character from the first one.
Cipher
Pretty
was
cool.
most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash.
Oh my word.
I would
Good job
say
that thing's
the Marine
waterproof.
Corps' plans are
Actually, the other one never threw it on water. It's more of
Yes,
a...
of course.
Well, went
Mr.
underwater.
President.
Mr. President. Oh my god, carnage. That's actually pretty good carnage, that. Like, that was cool. Yeah, of course I want to save it. That was fantastic. Scientists make thousands of calculators to create atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers atomic bomb boost. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was
Snake,
pretty
do you remember
awesome.
the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
That is always,
Terrorists blow a
that's
hole
not
in an oil
Snake.
tanker full of crude
Right
20 miles
in.
off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess.
You think it's Snake, but yeah, his voice sounds a bit off.
Cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell.
A big shell.
Isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
We got Colonel Campbell, of course. Or is it Campbell?
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Big
Approximately
shell.
6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members
You
of
don't
the
have an
Cell's
ID?
Special
Doesn't quite sound as
Squad,
badass.
Dead Cell. Russian private
Dead
operators may also
Cell.
be involved. It's a highly trained
Yeah, I remember
group
playing
of
this. I
big
remember
shell
going, what the hell is this character? This didn't start this thing. I thought so it felt off the character. Even hair looked different. Like a more blondish colour. Actually, the interesting part is this place here, it kind of looks like, what was it? Outer Haven? Outer Heaven. You create your own base for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Elsewhere, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Come on down, the price is right. Nothing is what you see when you play this game. Ah, okay.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
What is that
$30
it?
million. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government
Not asking for much
tour
other.
going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
James
president.
Johnson.
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out.
This is
and the sea will
the,
turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Oh, it just look weird out there right now. Oh, it's just- This part's pretty cool actually. It is very similar to the kind of like, there's a bit of a twist and more about this character and this story. It's very interesting. Spooky, creepy. So you could call it creepy anyway. Well, very cool game though. Very cool. I like this part. I don't really mind this part of the game. I think part one's the best part, but this one's pretty good too.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert
Foxhound.
Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
There we go.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of
No,
Shell
you're not
1.
Snake.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like
I know
there
this
are no
Campbell.
sentries
He's not
posted
Campbell,
here.
that's for sure.
What's the
Spoiler.
visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated
Because you ain't Snake.
Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've
Yep.
completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Bit too thick
Make
and
sure
arrogant, mate.
nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When
Yep.
you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need
Yeah, I
to
remember
reach
when they
you,
revealed this character called
contact you.
Raiden. I remember
The codec will will beep.
Riding. I remember
When you
going,
hear that
okay,
noise,
not quite as
press
good
the
as Solid
select button.
Snake. But the fourth one is
The
actually
codex
better.
receiver
A lot
directly
better
stimulates
character.
the small bones of your ear.
And then they did
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right.
game
I'll
of Riding,
contact you
isn't it?
if
Which is
anything
pretty cool
changes.
slashy game, which is pretty cool actually.
First,
I've
make
still
your
got
way
that
to
game.
the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up
Big
to the next
shell.
level?
Use
There's
the
an
elevator.
elevator at the far end of that
Sounds all
area.
familiar, doesn't it?
Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology,
Sneaking
a
suit.
byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range
I think
of
the one in
toxic
Metal Gear Solid 4 is
substances.
better. I
The
mean,
suit
with Solid
itself has a
Snake,
wide array of
we
built-in
suit
sensors.
actually
It is referred to as smart skin in military
camouflage
R&D.
stuff, which is cool.
Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is
Still got a bit of
exchanged
mouth-
between the
mouth
suit
also.
and the
Hate those.
intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions.
becomes more robotic
They call
later
this
on,
the
though, it's
skull
weird.
suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Huh. School, so yeah. Well, it probably feels like a school.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
You're a
Copy
smart
that.
star.
Moving on to main mission objectives.
You could probably get in down there if you crawl. If you hide well, you can probably escape when being pursued by the enemy. Whenever you crawl into a narrow space, the camera will automatically switch to intrusion view.
Push the left stick up to move forward, down to move back. Push left and right to turn in those directions.
Oh, the voice sounds a bit off.
Keep an eye on the enemy and proceed undercover at all times. You absolutely cannot afford to be spotted.
Yes,
Unlike
master.
in VR training, you can use your gun from intrusion view in the field. Keep that in mind.
Very cool. Look at the insects. Oh, I remember this bit. This game still looks great. Look, hot women. I'll take it. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure about the view though. Uh-oh. Been knocked out by someone. Alright, what's with? Hey, we got a weapon, have I?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a
Russian-made?
Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake
Where's the
in this
saving
one?
spot?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries.
Yeah, this
an
game's
army
like
without a
20...
country.
When I first played this, it was 2002. So over 20 years ago I played this. Unbelievable. What's there? I don't like Vader. Ah, here we are. Man, this game still feels great, you know. The certain PS2 games do age back, you know, like you go, but yeah, I wanted to get the Thing game next. But I don't think it's a physical copy of that game, which is a shame. I thought wait till they bring a physical copy out for the Thing. That's pretty good actually. Alright, let's go. Oh, I ain't got no weapons. Great. Let's go. Where's it going? Medic here. It's got some good cutscenes this game has. I didn't really have a problem with this side of the story. I think it's still pretty cool. Yeah, until it all starts to go, oh, that's interesting. Hang on.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
It's Snake. One man can make a difference.
He is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he
So it wouldn't
is,
be cool if they actually went back and did like his part of the side of the story where he's taking. Yeah, that would be
But
cool.
for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to
I'm not sure if they did that.
There's a terminal in front of the elevator.
So you
A
have
node.
choices which view you want
say
to
nerd?
watch, which character you
Not
want to.
nerd.
Node.
Node.
Oh,
Use the node to
Things
gain
start to go
access
weird
the
later
Big
on, where you
Shell's
later
facilities
on with
network.
Colonel Carmen. It's like, holy shit, what's going
Pull
on?
up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
the Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A
There
radar
you go.
system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about
Well, that's
3 feet
useful.
high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do
I think
gain
his side of the story is a bit
access?
longer. I'm pretty sure it was.
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Got it.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security
That's pretty cool,
clearance and allow
nanomachines.
you access
Is
to
he
the
a
node.
Borg?
Complete the procedure
He ain't
before
no
those
Borg.
sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay
There we
on
go.
guard.
We got it.
Got it.
Give it a saving point, mate. Yeah, I know there's a boss fight down there eventually later on, which is cool. Actually, the boss fights in this game are pretty good.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system.
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
Yeah,
They
I can't
must have
believe
been
I'm.
customized by the
Yes,
terrorists
is that?
themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
It's quite
I'm
clever.
guessing it's the same for the
Way ahead of
Navy
its time,
SEALs
I'd say.
here.
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Got it.
I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Alright, use a piece of lemon squeezer. Right. I wouldn't want to fancy that. Get electrocuted, get information. I have no idea. Huh. No, I have no idea. I know there's a way you could.
Good work, Raiden.
I think if you put a certain name, you can.
Functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the
The
middle
little
is you,
details I
Raiden.
like. It was very cool.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
There we go. There.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather.
I'm
But
the
if
good
you're
guy.
discovered by an enemy,
And the
you
red
won't
are the
be able
bad
to
guys.
use it.
Yeah.
It gets
White,
jammed
red,
easily, I'm afraid.
red, black, bad.
It's all made from currently existing technology.
This game's got amazing detail.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
Get it.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after
Big
touching
Shell,
the
that's
start
big.
button.
How do I save the mission data?
Ah.
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
Ooh la
What are
la.
you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden.
I can't remember if she's real or she's not. Because I know that he's not.
Saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Oh, sure.
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Okay.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I
He
have
doesn't
my
seem
own
very happy
reasons
with
for
it.
selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out.
Okay, just get on
but
with it.
sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us...
I like the fact they're trying to recreate all that. And if you find out later, it's like, oh my word. Crazy. Kind of similar to that.
Feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
That's actually true.
You're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met.
Oh, what's your
Colonel.
back, love?
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team.
Oh,
After
that's fine.
all,
As long as
I'm
you
just
save
a
it.
normal girl who's worried about Jack.
Jack.
That means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of
Yes,
that,
miss.
I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Okay.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Raiden?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save.
You guys use the name.
proprietary save frequency is
Thank you very much.
140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
Thank you.
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th.
Saturday.
Is there something special about it?
Tuesday.
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take
Take
care.
care. Okay.
What's up, Jack? Hang in there.
Thank you.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Oh, I know
Be
that.
careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I'm
Oh.
under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Raiden, the elevator is on its way down. It will be a few more minutes before it gets there, however. Wait until the elevator is here, but find some cover in the meantime. Make sure you're out of the enemy's sight.
Waiting isn't my strong point.
Well, I just got no weapons
that
either.
job for me, didn't you?
Raiden, is
I got no weapons
priorities
either.
also not your strong point? Just go into hiding until the elevator arrives.
You're gonna give me a box to hide it. There it is. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
We're out of here, huh? Better distraction. When you put his spot, you think it's very similar to the first Metal Gear where he takes off his thing and he reveals himself. It's pretty cool.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
Sons of
The
Liberty.
name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died
Solid
2
Snake?
years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
This game does play with your brain a little bit because you think, hang on,
Not a chance.
I could be dead. I knew that went up there a bit earlier. I wonder who that was, I wonder. It looked like a snake.
I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this
I know that you could blow him
You
up, that's
never
the fun
had
part.
daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until
It's a
you
bit
can
like
find a node to log
flying
in from.
freaking cameras
What
to the
about the
spot, yeah.
commandos?
At least you can
SEAL
shoot.
Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was
Need a
spotted
damn
on
weapon.
strut B.
Strut B?
Wait, yeah, you're right.
The big shell is comprised of
how
shells
big
1
it is.
and 2. Each unit consists of a
God, I
single
remember this
core and
place.
6 struts surrounding
It's like
it.
going back to an
So the
old
whole thing
freaking
is shaped
friend.
like two hexagons
Awesome.
connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Well, it's still a great looking game though. Where it is.
First, get to a node.
I bet you can slip on poo, I'm sure you can. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, the birds can poo on you. Wow. What is graphics still? I'm so impressed with it. Yeah, you can slip on poo. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, that's it. Who's that?
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Is that the real Camel? I don't think so.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the
I'm
left
on this
stick
game
in the
starting to play
direction
with
you
brain a
want to
bit, but
move.
what the hell?
Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You can use
It
weapons
kind of
even
breaks
while
before
crawling.
more turns
This
same
is
part.
different from
All
VR
the other
training,
games do.
so you keep that in mind.
My god, this game still looks amazing. It's crazy. You know, the smooth. I'm just like quite impressed with the game still looks. To be honest, Kojima knew how to push the certain. Oh god, he knew how to push the graphics on a certain console, like the PlayStation 1. How do I get to that? The PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2 push the graphics on that on Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and then the PlayStation 3. Oh my word, Metal Gear Solid 4. Incredible. I think you can shoot that off. Yeah, I think you have a shooter or something else. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I played it. Brilliant. We do have a damn weapon, man. I'm gonna.
SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really
yeah.
have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us.
We are
you know
the
we work in the
SEALs.
dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here.
Well, that's useful.
There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may
Special
be
character
top
called
secret, but it's
Solidity.
gone through
Oh
the
my
usual
goodness, man.
channels.
Interesting character. He does look a bit like Big Boss actually with his eye patch as well. Yeah, poo. Oh, this game's amazing.
I'll go check.
Oh, great. I got the weapons for him.
To you, okay? Understood.
You could actually just like, yeah. Yeah, I need to get to that.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Has to be really quiet in this one.
Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Yeah, exactly. Say that. That's one bullet. I'm really gonna bring my weapons. I didn't know you could dock on the. That's pretty cool. Alright.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult.
Oh, I know that.
When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around.
Well,
You
I know
can
that.
drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons
Oh, it shows you how you do certain
press the
things. Pretty
weapon
cool.
button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
Oh, I could do with a down weapon right now. There, you can get in the damn locker, mate. Put bad guy in the locker here. I'll take it. There's a door there. What do I get next? Why did
According to
it
the SEAL Team 10's communications, the president was sighted on Strut B. Ryden, head for Strut B. It's to the northwest of Strut A, your current location. There's a door on the northwest end of this floor. You can
Strut
get
B.
onto the connecting bridge between Struts A and B through there. Cross the A-B connecting bridge to Strut B.
We got Strut B or Strut. Oh, here we go. Things do get tricky on this game.
Ryden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If
I
it
can't blow it
spots
up.
you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use
Yeah.
chaff to set up an interference field.
Yeah,
That'll
but
knock its sensors offline.
it's just like a
for
normal
while.
camera.
Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed.
I ain't got a damn weapon, mate.
Copy that.
You sent me in without weapons.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So
Well,
we
that's
just
useful.
listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He
Is
is
he
safe.
safe?
What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Easy money. What is that for?
Retrieval is on the
Where
way.
heard that
Come
one
on
for?
home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All
Yeah.
Alpha, respond.
Ryden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Great. Wow, this brings back great memories, this game does. I'm alright.
Nothing here.
I'll save it there.
What's up, Jack?
We'll start twice.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
Oh, there we go.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
We got
Why
time for
not
this.
now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is
Alright.
that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter
No
what.
matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming
Yeah,
that
I know.
he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
You would admit
I
that.
need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the
Yeah,
colonel.
that's for sure.
That
Definitely
should
not
get us
him.
into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.